Welcome to the channel. I am Kim Corallo. Shut the Front Door 2 is our business. My sister and I do this together. We are vintage resellers. We also make wreaths and door hangers. We started this business just because these are the things that we love, and if we love them, we know other people do as well. And we like to bring you videos to show you how you can use these items. We'll tell you why we pick the items up. If there are multiple ways to use them or different ways to use them, we'll share that too. And as this page grows, we're hopeful to bring you different styles of videos, not just the haul videos, which honestly, I think those are sort of the most popular from the people that I have spoken with. But we'll try some different things around here, maybe some decorating videos, because these are videos that inspire us. And this is the reason why we love this type of thing, is we love our homes to be just that little bit different. And there's nothing wrong with shopping in big box stores. That is something we also do. And we will show you that you can mix old and new if you follow along with us. And that is something that you like as well. Let's get started on what we found this week. If you follow us over on Instagram, and we sure hope you do, we have already done some car hauls. So you've seen probably some of this stuff if you follow us there. If not, then we're just glad you're here, and let's get started. I really have no idea what this cutie is. And let me also go ahead and tell you that I have not done any research on anything as of yet. I was just getting ready to get things out, clean them up if they need it to be cleaned up, and get them situated to put where they need to go, which could be the booth, because we also have a vintage reselling booth, Etsy, or District, which is a selling platform. And we are in Knickknacks, which is Jocelyn, and I didn't say that right, Jocelyn's group of the Crazy Lamp Lady. That is probably someone that if you like vintage, you have heard of her. So follow us along there also if you like that kind of thing. Here we go now. This is something that I picked up at an estate sale here in Lexington, Kentucky. This little thing just spoke to me. I have like a love affair with a lot of things. So I call myself eclectic because I like a lot of things. What you will usually find here are things like this, something that you are for sure probably never ever gonna see again. That little odd factor, I think that adds a lot of character to your home. And this little statue is wood and brass and would look really good on a side table or a shelving unit. You'll also see me picking up things that are useful. Glass and vases are some of my very, very favorite things. I believe, without doing research, this is hand blown, and I believe this is Bristol glass, but I'm not exactly sure. I love the colors on it. I love the hand painting on it, and this will more than likely go up on Etsy. It's not too big to ship, even though I'm not real afraid to ship glass. I've had really good luck over the years of shipping, but sometimes I will just buy it strictly for the booth if it's heavy or oversized. This is another thing that I picked up, and when I say useful, it's not always just decorative pieces, but sometimes we'll pick up candlesticks, because candlesticks are decorative pieces, but there's a purpose for them. But this little guy, his purpose is just to look really super cute on a shelf. I believe this is probably a hobbyist piece. I'm not 100% sure about that. Again, I told you I haven't done research. But if this is hobbyist, I want you to look at the talent and the paint job. I mean, I think that's really good. So this was a kind of a no-brainer. This is also a great size, even though it is breakable. Not at all afraid to ship this, and the weight is good. Also, this one will end up on the Etsy shop. Our Etsy store is Shut the Front Door 2. Unfortunately, none of these things are listed as of yet, so I'll get there and get them listed. In the meantime, if you're looking and you don't see something that you've seen on this video that you're interested in, you are always more than welcome to message us. Also, if we say it's a booth piece, you're always more than welcome to message us and say, please, please, please let me buy that. And I will more than happy ship it, but sometimes it's cost prohibitive for us, or we feel like it might be a little bit of a turnoff because of the shipping costs. So those are the reasons why when you hear me say it's a booth piece. Paperweights, they're not only fun, that's another thing that I told you that I really love glass. I'm always attracted to anything glass, handmade. This is just, it's probably a China-made piece, but I love the colors on it. I like anything that has flowers on it, and then the butterfly just kind of took it over the edge for me. This will definitely be an Etsy piece. I thought it was really fun. Let's see, an ikebana. Do you all know what an ikebana is? I used to always just call these flower frogs because I didn't know that they actually had a term until recently, and they are actually called ikebanas, and I think flower frog is still okay to use, but they are pieces that, well, I don't know if they always have to be handmade, but this one's obviously handmade. It is from Tennessee, and it's not Gatlinburg, Tennessee, but it is SMP Pottery. I'm going to have to do some research. So it's an ikebana. You put your flowers here, and then they stand up, and then you can put water in it, and there's holes down here. This, I think, is just a really good color wave. I like the blue, and I like this darker kind of maroon and red colors here. Fun, useful, something that you can use like all year around. I'm also really digging this fun little piece. I can see this in a beach house all day, every day, but I can also see this if you're just one of those people that like that little something odd, like I do, that you can just put anywhere for a conversation piece. It's actually a lamp, and if you don't use it as a lamp, that right there is a conversation piece. It had a light bulb in it, and it's a Christmas light bulb, and it's red. And guys, I mean, I know that Christmas light bulb, it would probably look better if it were clear, but I am not changing it out because to me, that's part of the charm. That's part of the oddness, and that's easy for whoever finds this and wants this to change out on their own. This is an Etsy piece because in Lexington, Kentucky, I don't know that I have a buyer at my booth, so that will definitely go on the Etsy store. I actually have a set of these. I have two. These are bookends. Being in Lexington, Kentucky, anything horse related is a yes all day, every day. And 95% of the time, it will go on my Etsy store. This might, or not Etsy store, I'm sorry, go in the booth. This might end up on the Etsy store because these are actually, I think, chess heads, but I'm not 100% sure. They are bookends. I have to do a little bit of research, but I thought they were super cool. And it's odd that you will find this in my area undamaged. So that was a no-brainer for me. I got really lucky on some glass things all at one store. And I have to tell you that that's unusual for this area. So it was a yes, 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 all day yes for me. Glowy glass. This is, I think it's called uranium glass. It glows under black light. These are obviously shakers, candle shakers. They're obviously salt and pepper shakers. They've not been cleaned up yet. This one probably had the pepper in it. It's a little cloudy. This one, because of the salt, the silver part, which I don't think is sterling, has a little oxidation on it. But glowy glass right now, anything that glows or fluoresces under black light is having a real moment, and so I could not say no to these. These will go on Etsy. Another thing that will go up on Etsy is this picture, and when I picked this up, my plan was this is going in the booth all day, every day. I sell pictures out of my booth as soon as I put them in there. However, then I didn't have my black light with me. It doesn't so much look like it would glow, and I'll always check, but I wasn't sure. But But when I got it outside and it was in my cart, and I got it outside and was putting it in the car, you could tell that it glows just from being outside. So this, my friends, is up on the Etsy, or will be up on the Etsy really, really soon. But the kicker is it also came with glasses, and I was lucky enough to get 6 of these, all unchipped, all glowy glass, all in really, really good vintage condition. So that'll go up as a set. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, art. That is my best love affair, I think. I love hand-painted, hand-done art. I love watercolors. I love oils. I love mixed media. And I especially love smaller sizes like this because they're great for walls. They're great for gallery walls. They're also great for shelving units. The still life on this, it's really, really done. It is signed. It is framed. This is likely to go in the booth because that is an area that I put them in and they're gone straight away. But because of the size being really manageable, I may end up trying some art on Etsy. I've sold art on Etsy before, but the bigger pieces scare me a little bit because sometimes the shipping is so enormous for a large box. But this one would be very affordable, and it's so well done. Still life, absolutely great. Let's see, what else do we have? Only 2 more things. Look at this beauty. I do see this type of thing, this Tanala pottery, not often, but some. But I don't ever think I've ever seen the swan and the planter. So this was a really fun find for me, and I was happy to get it. It does have, there are no signatures, but it does have, well, I thought that said Mexico. That's just the design, guys. So there are no signatures on it, but this is Tanala pottery, and it is really, really fun, and it will be up on the Etsy store. Also, if you're watching this video, does it bother you when I say it will be up on the Etsy store? Now, this is because I just have now started processing this stuff and I'm deciding where it's going to go. Or would you rather, if you're watching a video, to know that you could click right on over to the Etsy store and get it if you're interested? That's something that, you know, we're so new around here and we're learning every day, and we're so grateful to be able to have this platform. But because we're learning every day and we're not exactly sure, why don't you let us know if this is something like saying it will be up, or would you prefer it to already be up? Let us know in the comments. That would be awesome sauce. Candlestick holders. These are a set of 3, and I will probably let these go as the set of 3 because they're unique, they're different, and they just make a real statement on their own. Sometimes I will, or all the time, I will pick up brass candlesticks. It's just such a staple right now. Brass is really, really, really something that people are loving. And you can mix and match, and it makes for a really, really pretty backdrop for a shelving unit or a mantle. Coffee tables, they also look really, really good on dining tables. Guys, that is all I have for you today. If you watched this video, thank you very much for being here. We will be back with more of this type video. We will also be back with some styling type videos and possibly some shopping type videos. I haven't really done that yet. And the reason being is sometimes I think that when you're thrifting, I don't know what other people feel like. Like if you catch other people in the video, I don't know. That's not something that I know is something that maybe I would want. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Like if you just catch other people on video. And I know you can blur people out and stuff like that. I'm just so new to this that that might be, shopping videos might be something, if you want to see them, ask for it, and I'll work even harder to bring those to you. I do a lot of estate sale shopping, that is my favorite. And I will probably never film at an estate sale. For one thing, here in Lexington, Kentucky and our surrounding counties, they are really busy. The other thing, for the privacy of the family, and I just feel like when you are in these homes, I am never in a room where it's just me. There are multiple people, and again, the privacy of the other people. So that is probably something that I'm pretty sure I can't bring, but I could maybe do some haul videos and tell you when things came from just estate sales. And actually, most of everything I picked up, except for a little handful, all came from estate sales here and around Lexington, Kentucky. Okay, guys, this is it. I hope you go and have a great, great day, and we will talk to you really soon.